Welcome back. Today we're going to do an unboxing of a very, very special pair of shoes. They are St. Crispins. So excited about this. I can't wait to take a look at them. The thing about St. Crispins is that you order them way ahead of time, and then you wait, and you have to, and you don't necessarily know because most of it's made to order. So you kind of have this vision in your head, and then it's the artist vision that comes to reality. So that's part of the fabulous part about this brand, but it's also a little bit nerve wracking because you have no idea what they're going to look like. So without further ado, let's get to the good stuff.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and our channel we talk about men's dress wear. It's all about footwear, and we talk about unboxing videos, general shoe knowledge, helping you understand the industry and what's happening with your shoes. We look at shoes critically to determine whether or not they're worth the price that they charge. We compare shoe to shoe to understand which one is the best of the same category, and then I interview experts in the field to get their take as well. Check out my playlists to see all my videos.
All right, so here we are, and I've, most of you have figured out that I use a webcam for this part of the videos. I do have a camera, and I am posting a video today that is filmed with the camera, but the video on the camera is not that great, so I have to look for another solution. So in the meantime, I've been doing these webcam videos, and unless you're watching on a big TV, usually the resolution is quite good. The focus is certainly better from a video perspective, and we all live webcam day to day. But I do want to get better quality going, and I am working on getting a mic and a better camera as part of the things for the new year. So with that, let's take a look at this unboxing, right? So here's the box. And this is St. Crispins. This is my second pair of St. Crispins. The first pair, I did a personal last. So as part of this is my first time just saying, okay, just send me another pair of shoes, right? So, and I chose a different last for these. So this is the 633. The last one was a 646. And I did something special on the type of leather for these as well. Now, this is one of the cool things. They have like a little rose hip potpourri that's in with the shoes when they ship them. It is the coolest thing, and it really holds a scent for quite a while. So kind of a neat thing that they do. So they're wrapped in paper, and then they're in the shoe trees. Shoe trees are just these beautiful velvet trees. Have a little thing in there to hold the shoes in, and then they have little St. Crispins ribbons. Now you can look at this a couple different ways, right? St. Crispins does not waste money on small things, right? This is their shoebox. It is just plain old cardboard. It's not. They don't make them out of wood. They don't do anything like that. They put all their effort into making fantastic shoes. The trees or the shoe bags, are not embroidered. They don't have anything fancy on them. They have their name on the ribbon, but that also means that St. Crispins is, spending the money on the ribbon. And I mean, the bags are nice, don't get me wrong, but they're not like throwing a lot of fluff into it, right? And I like that because they really put all of their time and effort into the shoes, and that's what we really care about. That's why we're here, right? So they do have this paper, which after everything else, I don't know why they have the special paper, but they do, and that's all good. So here we are. Now this is a split toe, right? So my first one was the very here they wrapped the little silicone packets in paper as well. But they so this has like a little like a loop that it does like kind of like a pillow case where it has the top that covers up. So this has that little pillowcase type thing that covers the shoe. So now I pull out the shoe and look at this. A 360-degree Norvegese welt. Okay, so a little something different there. Beautiful sole. A thick double sole on this. Okay, got the toe plate there, got my initials there, and the shoe tree. But let's take a look at this. They call that a butt stitch. And I'm looking at how they matched this is bison leather, how they matched the leather up. And I just love it. How cool is that? Got really small pattern here, kind of a big pattern there. So that's kind of cool. And you can kind of see the big pattern and the small pattern connecting right here. So it has that look. It's very cool, right? Pattern lining is something that you get with high-end shoes. I first noticed this when I started working with a guy on some of the online forums who does a lot with alligator. And, I noticed that he was really, really concerned with how they matched the patterns of the alligator in the different parts of the shoe, where they have like umbilical layers and all this stuff. And, I learned a lot about it from him. And, this is no different because bison has, these thick areas. All right, now this is interesting. I just did a video on split toes. And of course, these shoes came the same day. You can see that this is asymmetric, okay? Which you expect from St. Crispins. And so here we go. Okay, so it's got the big pattern on the inside, and it's got the little pattern on the outside. Very, very cool. So look at it like this, and it looks like one pair of shoes. And you look at it like this, it looks like another. How cool is that? Just really fantastic shading and pattern times for these shoes. So I can't wait to wear them. Now, St. Crispins is not afraid of the upsell either. And so on my first pair of the shoes, I got the shoe trees. I just cheaped out and got their basic ones. And I say cheap out, they're still like, $125. For these, they convinced me to go with the hollow ones. Now these are still actually made for me because they're to my last, but they are hollow, and this is made out of maple, okay, which is not the wood that I would have thought. Now, the first ones were, I think they were probably maple too. Then you have these, which are the hollow versions, which are, $40 upcharge. And then they have a pair that's even more, which you can do, which is an upcharge to go to cherry. So maybe my next ones, I will go for cherry. I'm not sure. I started talking about the pattern before, and I want to go back to it. When I started talking about the split toe patterns, you can have shoes with multiple top lines. This is really a whole cut all the way around, except obviously this piece here with the from the split to this is a different piece, but this piece wraps all the way around to the other side. Okay, there's no patch on the back. Okay, there's just this one seam, and then of course this seam. Now this seam here is called a butt stitch, and that is very cool. And then if you look at the apron, it's a very cool stitch there as well. Now I have no idea how I'm going to polish bison. I thought this mid brown would be really good. It's got a different look to it, so I'm gonna have to do some research to understand how. Talk to my friend, the shell guy. He has a lot of the shrunken calf. I think he has bison. I'll have to check. But and this is like a super, super thick sole. And so again, just loving the fact that they have this big double sole. And I chose it, right? I chose the sole. I chose the welt. I chose the design of the shoe. I chose the fabric. And of course, I chose the customization on the bottom. You can see kind of the way they did this. Just all very, very nice. And it's all really formed to your foot. And You know, they always, these things don't lay flat on the ground. They always kind of have this area where, you know, kind of like rolls a little bit, which makes them a lot more comfortable to wear. So, you know, there's just a lot of small little details that St. Crispins puts into their shoes that really changes the way they feel and the way they fit. It just makes them an absolute pleasure to wear. So super excited about these. I will do a full maiden voyage video for these, not a abbreviated one or skip it like I have for a number of the other ones. What happened is that you know, I record the video like on my phone, and then I just decide I don't like it, so I don't post it. So try not to do that with these, because I think this one is a key pair for me. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see what happens as we get to the next step. Cheers.
Check out my playlists for a assortment of my videos as well as factory tours around the industry.